Fractions. A fraction is used to represent the portion or part of a whole thing. It represents the equal parts of the whole. A fraction has two parts, namely numerator and denominator. For example, 2/5. The number on top is called the numerator. The number on the bottom is called the denominator. Types of fractions. Proper fractions. The numerator is less than the denominator. Improper fractions, the numerator is greater than the denominator. Mixed fractions have a whole number and a proper fraction. Equivalent fractions represent the same value, though they look different. Examples. Question 1, work out the following. We have 2, a whole number 1/6 minus 2/3. So what you're supposed to do is to convert that mixed fraction into an improper fraction by multiplying the whole number 2 by the denominator 6 plus the numerator 1 over our denominator. So 1/6 is the same as 13/6. So we have 13/6 minus 2/3. From there, find the common denominator, which is 6. Divide 6 into 6. You get a 1. 1 times 13 numerator will give you a 13. 3 into 6 will give us a 2. 2 times our numerator 2 will give us a 4. When you subtract 13 minus 4, you get a 9/6. Take that to its lowest terms. 3 into 9 is a 3. 3 into 6 is a 2. So 9/6 is the same as 3/2. Divide 2 into 3, you get 1, a whole number, remainder 1/2. So 3/2 is the same as 1.5, like that. Part B, work out 477 divided by 0.003, expressing your answer in standard form, correct to two significant figures. So what we are going to do is to multiply our numerator by 1000 and our denominator by 1000. So 477 times 1000 will give us 477,000. 0.003 times 1000 will give us a whole number 3. Like that. 477,000 divided by 3 will give us 159,000, like that. Now, the question is saying, express your answer in standard form. Express your answer in standard form. So, to express our answer in standard form, there's a decimal point after our 0. We'll move it so that we get a decimal less than 10, which is going to give us 1.59 times 10 to the power 5. The question is saying, express your answer in standard form correct to two significant figures. So we'll have to change 1.59 to two significant figures by adding a 1 to 5, which is going to give us 1.6 times 10 to the power 5. Part C. Work out, we have opened your bracket 2/3 plus 3/5, close your bracket, divided by 3/10. So we have three operations there. We have brackets, we have addition, and we have division. So we'll solve what is in the brackets first. We are going to find our common denominator, which is 15. 3 into 15 will give us a 5. 5 times 2, numerator will give us a 10. 5 into 15 will give us a 3. 3 times our numerator 3 will give us a 9. Add 10 plus 9, we are going to get a 19. Every time you are dividing fractions, change the division sign to multiplication. When you change your division sign to multiplication, find the reciprocal of the divisor. The numerator will become our denominator, and our denominator will become our numerator. So we are going to say 19/15 times 10/3. Multiply the numerators on their own and the denominators on their own. 19 times 10 will give us 190. 15 times 3 will give us 45. Divide 45 into 190, you get 4 a whole number. Remainder 10 over 45. We can always take 10 over 45 to its lowest terms by dividing 5 into 10, which will give us a 2. 5 into 45 will give us a 9. So 4 a whole number 10 over 45 is the same as 2 over 9. Part D. Work out, we have 2 over 3 minus 3 over 5 divided by 3 over 10. Part C and D are different in the sense that Part C has brackets, Part D does not have brackets. So for Part D, we'll just go direct to changing the division sign to multiplication and then find the reciprocal of 3 over 10, which is 10 over 3. So we are going to say 2 over 3 minus 3 over 5 divided by 3 over 10 is the same as, we'll change the division sign to multiplication. We'll solve the division first. So we are going to say 2 over 3 minus, open your brackets, 3 over 5. We'll change the division sign to multiplication. 3 over 10 becomes 10 over 3. If you multiply 3 times 10, you get a 30. 5 times 3 will give us a 15. Divide 30 by 15, you get a 2 over 1. So we are going to say 2 over 3 minus 2 over 1, common denominator 3. 3 into 3 is a 1. 1 times 2, numerator will give us a 2. 1 into 3 is a 3. 3 times our numerator 2 will give us a 6. 2 minus 6 is the same as a negative 4, which is giving us negative 4 over 3. Change that into a mixed fraction. Our answer will be negative 1, a whole number 1 over 3. Part E. Work out, we have 2 a whole number 1 over 4 plus 4 a whole number 1 over 2. We are dividing by 2 over 9. What we are going to do first is to change these mixed fractions into improper fractions. We'll multiply 2 times 4, which will give us 8. 8 plus 1 will give us a 9 over 4. We'll multiply 4 times 2, which will give us 8. 8 plus 1 will give us a 9 over 2. Then we are going to change the division sign from division to multiplication. And the 2 over 9 will become a 9 over 2. It will look like that. So, when you change your division sign to multiplication, you have to change the divisor. The numerator will become the denominator, and the denominator will become the numerator. From there, multiply the numerators on their own and the denominators on their own. 9 times 9 will give us 81. 2 times 2 will give us a 4. It will look like that. So we have 9 over 4 plus 81 over 4, common denominator 4. Since our denominator is the same, we'll add our numerators. 9 plus 81 is giving us 90 over 4. 4 into 90 is giving us 22. Remainder 2 over 4. 2 over 4 can be taken to its lowest terms by dividing 2 into 2, which is going to give us a 1. 2 into 4 is a 2. So 90 over 4 is the same as 22. 1 over 2 or 22 and a half, like that. Example F. Work out 3 a whole number 1 over 4 minus 1 a whole number 4 over 5 times 4 over 15. So we are going to change our mixed fractions into improper fractions. We'll multiply 3 times 4, which is going to give us a 12, plus 1, which is going to give us 13 over 4. We'll multiply 1 times 5, which will give us a 5 plus 4, which is going to give us a 9 over 5. It's going to look like that. Since we have two operations, we have subtraction or minus and multiplication. We are going to multiply first. We'll multiply first. We'll take 9 over 5 times 4 over 15 to its lowest terms by dividing 3 into 9, which is going to give us a 3. 3 times 4 will give us a 12 numerator. 3 into 15 will give us a 5. 5 times 5 will give us a 25 denominator. It will look like that. From there, our common denominator will be 100. 4 into 100 will give us a 25. 25 times 13 will give us 325. 25 into 100 will give us a 4. 4 times 12 will give us 48. 325 minus 48 will give us 277. So 325 minus 48 will give us 277 over 100. Divide 100 into 277, you get 2 a whole number. Remainder 77, which will be our numerator, over 100. So our answer is going to be 2 a whole number, 77 over 100. As simple as that.